Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum everyone. Hope everyone is fine and enjoying this fog and winter of December 2020. In this video, we will discuss about bound morphemes, affixes, prefixes, fixes, infixes, interfixes, and circumfixes. So, apparently, from the names, one might get confused that they would be difficult, but they are actually very easy. You just need to have an understanding about bound morphemes. About We discussed free morphemes, that a word that can stand alone to give its proper meaning, that we call free morpheme. As far as bound morpheme is concerned, from the name it is apparent it cannot stand alone. It has to be attached with some other word to convey its meaning. So, independently, it cannot give us any meaning or its function in grammatical function. It has no use unless and until it is attached with the root word. Uh, like we have the word start, and when we want to start something again, we call it restart. Now, this word re, it is a bound morpheme because re, if I write here, I mean a simple re, let me just zoom it, like this word re, it does not give you any meaning. I mean, what does it mean by re? There is no meaning in dictionary. When it is attached with the root word start, it actually changes its meaning. Start means to start something, and restart means to start something again. So this re is a bound morpheme, like in unimportant. So you and un, I mean you and un in dictionary, you cannot find it any meaning, so it is called bound morpheme. So bound morphemes are the words that cannot stand alone, that cannot give any meaning independently, but when they are attached with the word, they can give us meaning. So we have, in this way, So we are discussing about bound morphemes. So this word re is attached with start and the meaning is changed. These are called bound morphemes. So start is a free morpheme and re is a bound morpheme. So let me tell you few interesting addition of bound morphemes in Urdu and Punjabi language that we speak in Pakistan. Here I have already given this example to many of my students, that most of the times when you are sitting with your relatives or with your friends or in a village or in a city, those who have less knowledge of English language, or they are psychologically tuned to show themselves off that they know English language better than others, so they make some kind of, they create some words that are neither exist in Urdu language nor in English language. So they make an amalgam of words. For example, the first word is gadbadation. Now this word gadbadation is actual, the word is gadbad in Urdu. So TIUN, it is a bound morpheme, because in English we attach TIUN and the word, the meaning of the word and grammatical category is changed. So what we have done here, due to our psychological pressure to have knowledge of English, we make attach bound morphemes from English language and we attach them with Urdu words. So making some funny words, and the one who is speaking, they will be, I mean the a person, if he is saying the word is that I was going somewhere and I felt gadbadation, nobody will even laugh at him. Only the person who has knowledge of English or knowledge of languages, they will be, it will be a kind of joke for him, that why are they saying gadbadation? It is a complete word. Gadbad is a complete word, that something is not in sequence. It means the things are not in a sequence. In Urdu we call it gadbad. So they have attached a bound morpheme TIUN, making a funny addition of bound morpheme, making a word gadbadation. Then this word mehsoos, to feel something, and now they say that I have some mehsoosment. So this word ment meant it is actually a bound morpheme in English, and we have attached it with Urdu language. That is again a funny addition of words, but again I repeat, only a person who has knowledge of English, he or she can distinguish that it is actually a kind of joke and kind of funny words that unintentionally the people are making in Pakistan specifically. From word mehsoos, which is an Urdu word, we have attached a bound morpheme of English and we have created it a mehsoosment. Now, another word which is frequently used, that is a word in English, is good. Like if a teacher wants to appreciate you, your parents wants to appreciate you, we say good, very good, excellent. Now what happened in our language, while because we are under a psychological pressure that unless and until we speak English language in our normal conversation, we will not be obliged, or we will not be considered as educated people. This is our thought, a negative thought, I must say. Now, what they do instead of this good as is an adjective in English language, though now we have made an other sentence in Urdu. We call it in Punjabi also. We call it good ho gaya. I mean, somebody if has done something, a good work, we call it good ho gaya. No, good ho gaya is a complete, it's a complete nonsense. It doesn't convey a meaning. It's a kind of a funny statement that we have created. So, to make ourselves this concept of bound morphemes and free morphemes, I have taken these examples from Urdu and from our daily conversations. Why? Because the one who doesn't have any knowledge of linguistics, when they create words, it becomes it becomes funny words, and they are kind of joke for the people. Like good ho gaya. You just define it. What is good ho gaya? One word is Urdu, one word is English good, and ho gaya we have already attached with it, because in Urdu we call it bahut acha ho gaya, or we call it you did well. So instead of saying you did well, we have started saying good ho gaya. In sociolinguistics we call it code switching and code mixing. But these three words that I have given you, these are not code mixing, not code switching. This is something, a new science of creation of words that we are creating. So I request you all to please avoid such addition of bound morphemes with Urdu language, because first thing you have to keep in your mind, free morphemes or bound morphemes, we can have the morphemes within the language. We cannot attach morphemes bound or free from other language to our language, or an English speaking person cannot have bound and free morphemes from Urdu language to attach it with English. So one thing we must keep in our mind, that when we talk about morphemes, we talk about bound morphemes and free morphemes. It means we attach these free and bound morphemes within the language, within the same language. If I am talking about Urdu language, then I have to take free and bound morphemes from Urdu language. If I am talking about Arabic language, I have to take these morphemes from Arabic language. So I cannot mix up 2, 3, 4, 5 languages to make an amalgam which is neither understandable by the native speaker nor by the others. So tion, ment, and ho gaya, these are actually a kind of funny bound morphemes. I hope this concept of bound morphemes will be more clear after understanding these funny examples. And they are actually, they do exist in our society. Just to focus on, whenever you are sitting in any conversation with your relatives, somewhere with your friends, they will be making some new amalgam of words, creating fun for the one who has knowledge of language. Let's talk about the categories of bound morphemes. In bound morphemes, we have inflectional morphemes and derivational morphemes. So, inflectionals are the one, when we add s to a noun, it becomes a plural. From cat, it becomes cats. From girl, it becomes girls. So, s is actually a inflectional morpheme because the quantity is changed. So, change in quantity or tense. like cat, one cat, when cats, more than one cat. So addition of only one alphabet s, one bound morpheme s, has changed the quantity of the product. Then we have this es. I mean s and es both, somewhere we attach s and sometimes we attach es. Then we have s and there is apostrophe, like a girl's bag. Apostrophe means a comma that is placed on the upper side. So a girl's bag means this bag belongs to the specific girl or specific boy, a boy's bicycle or a girl's bicycle. So we can have these examples about apostrophe. And ed, when it is attached to talk, is attached to talked, it means that this addition of ed, it has created actually from present tense to past tense. We talk about talk and talked. Uh, and then we talk about sing and so again, this word sing, when we attach ing with it, it becomes singing. So it has become present participle or present participle form. We call it addition of ing. So these are called inflectional morphemes, where only the quantity or the tense is changed. Tense means the time. As we change from talk to talked, sing to singing, it is a change of tense. And when we say a girl's bag, it is actually a possession. And when we add s to the singulars, it become plural. So the quantity of the product is changed or enhanced uh, in a specific way. Then we have, these are all inflectional morphemes. So keep in your mind, inflectional morpheme is the one where the change in quantity or tense. There is no change in grammatical category in inflectional morphemes. Then we have categories, in categories of bound morphemes. The next one is derivational morphemes. Largest change to the base word. So the difference between derivational and inflectional is that the base word is not changed in inflectional morphemes. Like as we say talk and talked, so talk, talk, it is same in talked also. There is no change in the word talk, there is no change in the word sing. So something has been added to the root word. So when we talk about the derivational morphemes, there is a change in the root word or the base word, change in the lexical meaning and grammatical change. For example, we say these are the suffixes. Suffixes are the bound morphemes that are actually attached at the end of a word. From slow, it becomes slowly. Slowly is a new word. From fool, it becomes foolish. From adventure, it becomes adventurous. So their grammatical category is changed. Slow is a verb and slowly is an adjective. Fool is again a noun and foolish is an adjective. So the grammatical category is actually changed. When grammatical category is changed, their meanings are also changed. So the base word is actually changed. There is, when if we attach ly to slow, it gives us another meaning and another grammatical category. And when we do not attach ly, it gives us another category of meaning. So keep in your mind this thing. Then we have prefixes. Prefixes are the bound morphemes that are attached in the beginning of a word. In the beginning of a word, for example, from important to unimportant, from perfect to imperfect. So un, un and I am, im, that are attached in the beginning of a word, they are called prefixes. In this, we have examples of from authentic to unauthentic, giving a negative meaning. Imperfect, from perfect to imperfect, again, and antonym of perfect, and gain and regain, again, re. So it's a bound morpheme re, which is attached in the beginning. A prefix is attached and the meaning is changed. Regain means to gain again. So I repeat again that there is a larger change to the base word. So the base word is actually changed. How the base word is changed? Because from fool to foolish. Foolish is an adjective. Again, here we are, when we talk about girl and girls, talk and talked, sing and singing. So there is no change in the base word. Here we have actually a base word is changed. When the base word is changed, the grammatical category is grammatical change of grammatical category means from noun it is changed to pronoun, from verb it is changed to adverb, from noun it is changed to adjective. So there are many changes that occur in derivational morphemes. Then we talk about the affixes, the small definitions. Word elements added in the beginning or end of a word. So affixes are actually cover prefixes and suffixes also. Suffix is a bound morpheme that is attached at the end of a word. Prefix is a bound morpheme that is attached in the beginning of a word. Both prefix and suffix, they are called affixes. So a bound morpheme, if it is attached at the end of a word, it will be called affix. If it is attached in the beginning of a word, it will be called affix. So you can say affix has two categories. One is prefix and one is suffix. That I have already defined. Prefix is the words attached in the beginning of a word, and suffixes the words attached at the end of the word. And infixes, so inserted inside the word to produce derivation or inflection morpheme. So these are the words. Infixes means an addition of a bound morpheme inside the word, not in the beginning, not at the end, but within the word. For example, there is a word passerby, one person who is passing through a specific passage. But when this s is added, passers by mean the most of the people, those who are passing. So this time the s is not attached at the end of the word, it is attached within the word, in the middle of the word. So this is called infix. Then we have interfixes placed in between two morphemes and does not have a semantic meaning. So, for example, speed and meter. To check the speed, we call it speed and meter. So, when O is attached between speed and meter, it becomes a speedometer. So, there are two words actually, speed and meter. So, when O is attached, it becomes a speedometer, like a noun, a complete. So two words are joined together, but again this interfix is again attached within the word and it changes the meaning. Like from speed and meter it becomes speedometer. And circumfixes, affixes attached at the beginning, at the end, again on the both side of the words. So this was all about bound morphemes. If you have any questions, you can post your questions in the comment section. In the next lecture I will try to address it, and if there is any confusion you can again allow to ask as many questions as you think you feel difficulty in understanding.